I'm Chris Anderson at the EE Web Tech Lab, and today I'm looking at the XRP7724 Evaluation Board from Exar Corporation. It's centered around their XRP7724 quad-channel buck converter. So let's take a look at what's in the box. So let's open this up. Inside we have the actual demo board with the XCM module, a USB drive with all the documentation and the software, USB cable, and a quick start guide. The board is centered around the XRP7724. Really everything is built into it. It has the undervoltage lockouts, it has the over temperature protection, it has the entire power system built into the chip, other than the passives that surround it. Your power inputs are here. You can either use the header or the barrel connector. Your 4 regulated voltage output channels are here, and your USB to I2C XCM controller connects here. Exar does point out that you need to make sure you have this connection the correct way, otherwise you will end up frying your XCM module and you'll have to replace it. To start using the board, install and launch Power Architect version 5. When it comes up, we want to use the Get Started with the EVB Demo 1 board. And your computer may recognize the port that it's on already. If it doesn't, you come up to Tools, Boards, and select the COM port that it recognizes as having the XCM chip. Once you're there, you can start looking around at the settings that they have pre-programmed for this evaluation board. And you can look through. They have their startup times, their ramp times, their different groups, as well as the shutdowns. And you can tweak all those, but for purposes of this, let's just go ahead and go to Tools and program the flash. That'll load whatever settings are on here into the microcontroller, the XRP7724. So you'll see it'll come up, it's waiting, just say flash. It'll go, it'll clear the flash, it'll reprogram the microcontroller. It should say programming OK, chip reset, go ahead and hit close. And go to Tools again, Dashboard. And this is a live shot of what's going on your microcontroller. Now, one thing to note, I have a 12 volt stated wall wart plugged in, and the XRP7724 says that it's actually operating at 17.4 volts, 17.6. That will likely affect the operation of the chip, but let's turn that on. So you see they have some groups set up. Group 1 includes channel 1, channel 2, and the 3.3 LDO. And you'll see that those are regulating right at 3.3 volts. This one's at about 2.5. If I turn on group 2, you'll see channels 3 and 4 come up, and they'll jump right to their set voltages as well, 1.5 volts, 0.975 volts. We can turn those off, and even though we can't see the startup and shutdown ramps, they are going on. So let's go ahead and close this out. If we go back here, you can see that this is where they have those groups set up. Group 1 has channel 1, channel 2, and the 3.3 volt LDO. Group 2 has channels 3 and channel 4. And you'll see that they have some different ramp rates set here. This would be the shutdown ramp rates. They are the same as their startup ramp rates. If you want to get more into detail, you can come in here, and this will again say that you have a 12 volt. That's a setting that I have set. That's the default, but I can change it right here. But it'll tell you that at 12 volts with a 3.3 volt output, and your different settings that you have programmed in here, these are the settings appropriate for the evaluation board. These are the responses you can expect. And you can go through your different channels, and based on the different hardware they have on the board and the settings they have programmed in here, you'll see that Bode diagram shift around. If you come back here to the XRP7724 overview, you can see all of your different settings. I can change these around all that I want. I can come in here and I can say that I want this to be 5 volts. You'll see that it updates my Bode diagrams. If I reprogram the flash, again, we're going to clear it, erase it, reprogram it. Good. We'll bring up the dashboard again. And if I turn on just channel 1, you'll see it ramp up to 5 volts. And again, you see my VCC bouncing around. This also displays all of your flags. So if you've had a fault, if you're over temperature, under temperature, it gives you all the status updates on the microcontroller. This is all live. You can change your update rate here. So if I wanted to update a little bit faster, I can set it to 1/10 of a second. And you'll see these start to update much quicker. In my opinion, the XRP7724 is an easy to use, easy to program voltage controller that's efficient in both size and power. If you're in infrastructure type applications such as servers or base stations, it should meet all your needs. For more videos and other content, check out eeweb.com or the EEWeb Videos YouTube channel.